Kelly Ripa is overwhelmed with emotion as she copes with Mark Consuelo's health battle. She confirms the heartbreaking update. USA, New York City. For weeks, rumors have been swirling about Mark Consuelo's condition. His scattered absences and fewer public appearances left fans wondering what was really going on. Now that the truth has finally been revealed, both Hollywood and the public are stunned. The confirmation didn't come from tabloids or anonymous sources. It came directly from Kelly Ripa, his wife of nearly 3 decades, in a raw and deeply personal moment. In an emotional and gripping interview, Kelly ended the silence and shared the health struggle that has slowly overtaken their day-to-day life. Her voice trembled as she described the journey she and her family have been forced to navigate. Her eyes carried the weight of what she was finally saying out loud. Fear, uncertainty, and sorrow have taken hold of their once quiet home as Mark Consuelo faces a serious medical fight. At first, the warning signs were small, Kelly explained. Mark brushed off the constant tiredness, the aching, the overwhelming need to sleep, insisting that it was all because of his busy workload. As her longtime co-host on Live with Kelly and Mark, and as a producer and actor, Mark was always on the move. Kelly accepted his excuses each time. "He was trying to shield us," she said. "Even when I sensed something was wrong, he didn't want anyone worrying." But when the symptoms became too severe to dismiss, Kelly pushed him to see a doctor more regularly. Ever the optimist, Mark cracked jokes and brushed off concerns, trying to comfort the family. But after one terrifying night, everything changed. Kelly recalled the moment Mark collapsed at home. The chaos, the panic, the frantic 911 call, and the flashing lights that filled their world. "It was the most frightening moment of my life," she said, her voice shaking. In that instant, everything that felt normal shattered. No family wants to hear what the doctors told them when they arrived at the hospital. This wasn't exhaustion. It wasn't stress. Something far more serious was unfolding. Since that night, the Consuelo home has been transformed completely. Days are now filled with tense calls, late-night hospital visits, and meetings with specialists. Kelly admitted she often lies awake, staring into the darkness, wondering if her partner will still be there to greet her in the morning. "I've seen his strength, his suffering, his bravery. Some days I don't know how he keeps going. Then he cracks a joke at the nurses or smiles at the kids, and I remember exactly who he is. He's a fighter." Their children, Lola, Michael, and Joaquin, have come together to support their father. Schedules have shifted completely. Projects have been paused or canceled. Everything now revolves around Mark's health. Mark tried to keep the severity of his struggle hidden, not wanting to worry fans or loved ones. But Kelly said they eventually reached a point where hiding was impossible. Through tears, she admitted, "He was afraid people would see him as weak. But this isn't weakness. It takes tremendous courage to keep going when the fight feels endless." Despite the seriousness of his condition, Mark hasn't lost his sense of humor. Kelly recalled how he joked with hospital staff, asking whether they offered a tuxedo version of his gown. He even joked about launching a new fitness trend called IV drip Pilates. "That's Mark," Kelly said. "He finds a way to make us laugh even when everything looks impossible." Still, Kelly admitted that the burden has sometimes been unbearable. "I've cried until I couldn't breathe. I've prayed in the dark, begging for him to be okay. Mark is my whole world. This has taught me never to take a single day for granted." Millions were moved as the normally calm and cheerful TV personality broke on hold while he focuses fully on his recovery. She did not reveal treatment details, but insiders say doctors are building a thorough, long-term care plan for him. Kelly asked fans to remain respectful and patient. "We feel the love, we really do," she said. "But Mark needs quiet,
compassion, and calm right now. Despite the pain, one thing has become clear. Nothing can break the bond between Mark Consuelo and Kelly Ripa. Their connection has only deepened during this unimaginable chapter. Kelly firmly said that Mark still has so much life ahead of him, and she intends to walk with him through every moment of it. Their children and extended family have remained a rock of strength, supporting both parents through the uncertainty. Fans around the world responded with shock, sadness, and hope. Within hours, social media exploded with messages like, "They're one of the strongest couples ever. My heart is shattered. Mark is a fighter. He'll get through this." Celebrities also reached out with public messages of support for both Kelly and Mark. This isn't a typical celebrity headline. It's a story about humanity, love, fear, and the painful truth that even those who seem invincible can face life's hardest battles. Mark's colleagues and supporters were stunned by the news, but they also witnessed the extraordinary unity of a family holding each other together. Kelly Ripa's emotional honesty gave the world a glimpse into their private struggle and the unbreakable strength behind it. As Mark faces the most difficult phase of his journey, one thing is certain: he is not facing it alone. He continues this fight with the unwavering loyalty of his wife, the love of his children, and the prayers of millions. "We still have hope," Kelly said. "Mark has so much life left to live, and I'll be beside him through it all."